Hi there, here to talk about Sbla Guiding Principle number 7. According to district language, Principle number 7 states that students should be given multiple opportunities to reach mastery on specific, standard-based concepts and skills. In other words, reassessments should be accessible so that students can demonstrate what they know and can do in relationship to the intended learning outcomes. Reassessments should be beneficial so that it improves student outcomes. And reassessments should be challenging enough to encourage student interest and student participation. What does Principle 7 mean for teachers? For teachers, this would mean communicating expectations of how students should go about requesting and engaging in the reassessment process. Reassessment processes might look different from assessment to assessment and from student to student, depending on what particular skills are covered and which particular skills are not met. Each student might need a different kind of reassessment to really get at what is best for that individual. Teachers should also ensure to create reasonable deadlines that students can meet, while continuing to work in their current classes and all of the work that goes with each of those courses. What is a deadline that would allow them to keep up while also going back to relearn and then reassess? And then ensuring that students have access to resources that will support the relearning necessary for reassessment. For students, Principle 7 would require that students reach out to their teachers about the reassessment process for any particular assessment that has been given. Students should also work with you as the classroom teacher to set realistic expectations for reassessment. And finally, students should work to meet the agreed upon expectations of how and when that reassessment should take place. Now, I know what you're thinking. Wait, what about the real world? The fact of the matter is that we do see opportunities for improvement, relearning, and reassessment in a variety of areas in the real world outside of the secondary classroom. For example, students looking to further their studies in law or medicine can take their respective entrance exam up to 7 times in their lifetime. In fact, a study by Princeton Review indicates that 50% of students who take the MCAT take it a second time in order to relearn and reassess to a higher score. Each of these exams do require a particular waiting period for which students are expected to engage in relearning, but the opportunity to reassess is made available even to these high-achieving, high-level students. Likewise, athletes at all levels routinely engage in a relearning and reassessment process. Missing a shot in the game, having a false start, tripping and falling at the race, all of these are opportunities in which athletes then return to practice those skills, hone in on what they need to do better for the next competition, and then hopefully better execute those skills the second time around. Likewise, the driver's exam, both paper and behind the wheel, afford people the opportunity to reassess on what it is that they do not pass the first time around. Individuals who don't pass these assessments are given the materials, the resources, the booklets to again review, relearn, and then come back to reassess. Remember that assessments are measurements of learning, And providing students the opportunity to reassess only further emphasizes the importance of what it is that they're learning in your classrooms. If you need any assistance, or if you have questions about how to make reassessments manageable for your coursework, feel free to reach out to anyone on the admin team. We are here and ready to support you.